This is the story of how I caught my biggest fish ever. I never could have planned to catch a big fish like this, so usually I just go after the small ones that I'll pan fry. Before we got out very far, we saw this rope and net cluster. There's actually all these cute little fish that use the trash to hide in, and once I moved the rope, they all swarmed me to use me to hide. When we got out to where the target fish are, I started with a drop on these manini. I actually got a true double with a single shot of the spear. They didn't both go on the string, which was surprising, so I jumped on the stunned fish before he could swim off. I know this fish was a male because as soon as I put him on the kui, he made one last effort to reproduce, but unfortunately for him, it was to no avail. I didn't find much after that, but then I randomly checked this hole and was suddenly face to face with a massive omilu. I could tell it was some kind of trevally as it tried to hide in the back of the cave, but I didn't even give it a chance to decide which way to flee before I pulled the trigger on my spear. I swam up to the surface while it tried to fight me to pull me back down, but it wasn't strong enough. I knew our fight wasn't over though, so I kept reeling it in and finally got to hold the biggest fish I've ever speared. This beautiful bluefin trevally actually almost slipped off my line, so I made sure the spear was securely through the fish and held it tight in place. Once I secured the fish on my kui, I thought I could go back looking for more, but that was when everything changed. Right as I was about to drop down, I look up and see this 7-foot white-tip reef shark swimming right towards me. Sharks only want one thing, and it's disgusting. They want to steal the fish that I had to work so hard to catch. I was fully prepared to fight this shark to the death to protect my fish. He kept stalking me while I swam in, but eventually he gave up and I was finally able to get to shore. It was a long walk back across the beach to get to my car, and everyone stopped me to tell me how awesome my fish was, and it was such a great feeling. Now it's time to go home and eat. Bon appetit. That's all the stuff we saw. Bye.